And so, welcome back. And here now we're going to be treating the general sibling selectors. Now, the one we did earlier, we're talking about the adjacent sibling selector. Now, the general, you notice that the first one, it highlighted this, but not this. All right, highlighted this, but not this. Now, but sometimes you want to say, oh, all the paragraph that are direct siblings of this H1. Okay, and so let's go ahead and preview what we have. And so you notice that this and this is labeled blue. Now notice something. This, under this we still have paragraph, but this is not a direct sibling of H1 because there's another element here that has interrupted the flow. If I carry another one now and add here, if I carry another element and add here and preview it, it will still, why? Because these are direct elements of this H1. Okay, so now to do that, you use this sign. In mathematics, we use this sign to denote approximately equals to. Approximately. So you locate that on your keyboard. We are saying that H1 general sibling of P. So we also went ahead to say on other listing that has this class task, locate all the general siblings that of paragraph under it and style it. And that's basically what we are talking about. So that's generally about. So don't let this, when we start working on our project, which I would guide some of you, you will begin to see how you can pick this element. Now it might look like a mirage in your brain, but don't let that bother you. It was like that for me while I was coding. It took me time to learn, but there are easy ways to do that. If I want to pick anything, I'll just go ahead and give it an ID. Give it a name. I'll say this paragraph, para. I'll just go ahead and style it. This para. Anything I style it. So for now, you can master this selector. So if I say color, if I say color red, and so you see it would pick that element. Let me go back. What's the problem? Okay, so you see this small letter. I think that's why. And so I can pick any element and add star to it. This is very convenient, while you learn how to pick elements. And so that's it about selector. And so in the next sequence of our tutorial, I will teach you about CSS color, CSS background, CSS font, text, links, list, and tables. So we'll teach you how to style all of that. Then we go ahead to CSS box model is more, and then we'll go ahead to advanced CSS and CSS. So there is still a lot to be covered. We're just starting, so don't let the selectors confuse you.